Hey fellow students, my name is Susan Methvin, and so I just wanted to share that when I first came up with my research topic, I really wanted to be able to keep up with my colleagues and also to make my job more efficient, make my time more efficient. I'm a special education teacher, and my research topic was whether or not special education teachers could use AI to reduce their workload. So that covers a lot. The workload for a special education teacher is not only lesson planning, but also doing a number of, writing an individualized education plan for each student. And you have a caseload that could number from 8 until 20, or between 8 and 20 students. I have a caseload of 9 students. I'm responsible for, based on their disability, coming up with goals and objectives that they must work on throughout the given school year. In order to do that, I have to write lessons that are written at their reading level or learning level, which is typically at least 3 grade levels below whatever grade they're in. So most of my 7th graders are reading at a 3rd grade level. Some are reading at a kindergarten level. And since I began teaching 3 years ago, it's been so frustrating to try to scaffold an on-level lesson plan and make it accessible to all of my students. But I started hearing about AI from other teachers, and I heard them talking about Chat GPT, and I didn't know what they were talking about. I heard Magic School AI. So when I entered this class, I thought, well, all right, this is a great way to figure out what this is all about. You hear about AI all the time. You hear about Chat GPT. What does all that mean? And as we know, as most people know, artificial intelligence is really people giving, or it's machine learning based on a question that you ask the machine. So in this case, the machine is going to be the AI platform. And again, I mentioned Chat GPT, so that is an AI platform. Our school district adopted one last year, which is the Microsoft product called Microsoft Copilot. So what you are able to do now is open up the chat platform. So today I went to Copilot because I needed to quickly come up with 2 assessments on suffixes and prefixes at 3 different grade levels, and I had about 10 minutes to do it. So I just entered my query and told it what I needed, and it came up with a couple of things. I wasn't so happy with them. And then I asked it to make it more challenging, for one of them I asked it to make it less challenging, and behold, it spit out the assessments that I needed and worksheets as well. And then I was ready for my class, which just filed in a few minutes later. That's just one example, but there are AI platforms that will enable a special education teacher to enter all kinds of progress monitoring data, which is part of our job. So you're always monitoring whether or not the student is hitting those goals and objectives. And it can even help to write goals and objectives for the individualized education plan, which can be a real challenge. This has been a great experience. I have learned so much. Now I know about Magic School AI. I would advise you to take a look at it if you haven't already. CurryPod, Canva, EduAid, Synesthesia, and Chat GPT. Thanks so much, and take care. Bye.